Hello and welcome back to my channel. So I went on vacation recently. I went to New York and then I left from New York to DC before coming home to South Carolina, and I spent a lot of money while I was gone. So I'm going to show you what I bought because I spent a lot of money and I also had a lot of fun. I had a good time. But we're going to talk about everything I bought because I bought some books. I also bought some merch from some of the Broadway shows that I went to, almost all of them. So I'm gonna do a haul and show you everything that I have accumulated because apparently I didn't have enough crap already. So I am going to start out with the musicals that I went to because I saw Hadestown. I missed my finger. I saw Hadestown, I saw Dear Evan Hansen for the third time, I saw Jersey Boys, and I also saw Mean Girls. First of all, the whole reason I actually went to New York is because Andrew Barth Feldman and Alex Bonaleo, I don't know how to say his last name, I'm so sorry, I should check before I filmed this video. They were taking their final bows as Evan and Connor in Dear Evan Hansen, and I wanted to see that. So that was the whole reason for this trip. It was super last minute, and one of the first things I did is I saw Hadestown, which was amazing, and almost the full cast was there except for Andre, who played Hermes, and I also got to stage door afterwards. So my little playbill is nice and signed and pretty. The girl who plays Eurydice, Eva, is so sweet and cute and adorable and just absolutely precious. Reeve Carney was also amazing. He was exhausted after the show though. Like, he was absolutely exhausted. Like, I stage doored and he was nice and he came through and he signed everything. He didn't really smile though because he was just so tired and you could tell. I also got to see Timothy Hughes, who plays one of the workers in Hadestown and also sometimes plays Hades, which kills me. And I didn't expect to leave with a small infatuation for him, but this is where we are. So I got to see Patrick Page and Amber Gray. They didn't come out of the stage door, but they did an amazing job, and I didn't expect Patrick Page's voice to be that deep. Like, it shook the entire room. It was impressive. It was amazing. I also got the little souvenir booklet, which I didn't lose like I did the Dear Evan Hansen one last time I went to New York. And it's got a whole bunch of things about the show in it, and oh my gosh, it's amazing. I also got the tote, if I can pick it up. I got the tote, and lastly, I got a Hadestown shirt. After that, I saw Dear Evan Hansen. I didn't expect to buy anything, but I did, and I really didn't think I was gonna buy anything when I saw Dear Evan Hansen, but I did. I really, really did. So for the longest time, I have wanted a Dear Evan Hansen scarf, and they had them online and it was a different scarf than the one that I got, but they sold out around Christmas time, which is what I was gonna ask for Christmas, so I didn't get it. I went to the show and they actually had scarves, so I got a Dear Evan Hansen scarf. I love this scarf. I didn't expect to get it, but I got it and I found it, and it makes me very happy because I wear a lot of scarves normally and I love Dear Evan Hansen, so this was like I got the blue striped shirt. My cat is crawling into my lap. It wouldn't be a video unless my cat crawled into my lap. I wasn't expecting to buy this. It was like $50 and I was like, I don't need it. I don't need a Dear Evan Hansen shirt. And every single time I go to see the show, I'm like, I've bought all the merch that I want from Dear Evan Hansen. Certainly I could spend more money on it, but I always end up doing it, and so I got this shirt, which it makes me very happy because that means that I can just dress as Evan anytime I want now. Because I have a small personal dream of being Evan Hansen. It'll never happen, but in my head it's a personal achievable dream, and this makes my little dream come true, kind of. And then I also took my novel of Dear Evan Hansen with me to be signed, and I got to meet the full cast. Everyone was there, and it got signed beautifully. Like, literally everyone signed my book. It made me so happy. If I can open the page, here we go. Hey, 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 hey. Yes, amazing. I got to see Jersey Boys. I have a friend who's actually here on YouTube. Her name is Amanda, and this is her favorite musical. She absolutely loves Jersey Boys. I'd never heard of it or seen anything about it, and Amanda was like, next time we go to New York, you should see it. And so I was going back to New York, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna see Jersey Boys because it's relatively cheap compared to the other musicals I saw. Had like an absolutely amazing time. It was really good. It was really funny. It was great. I loved it so much that after seeing the musical, I actually came home and I watched the Jersey Boys movie, which was based off the musical. which was based off of Freaky Valley and the Four Seasons, of course. But yeah, as I do anytime I see a Broadway show, I got a shirt. A Jersey Boys shirt, and then on the back it has a bunch of the songs, which is a good fun time. This is the least amount of money I've spent on merch. Okay, usually if you go to see a musical, the t-shirt's like $40. That shirt was $20, and then the guy who was at the merch booth was like, hey, if you give me an extra $15, I'll throw in a mug and a magnet. And I was like, well, I can't pass that up. So I got a Jersey Boys mug, which I'm actually drinking tea out of now. So it's Jersey Boys, rotate it. It's got the boys on the back, and the green tea is not included. And then here's the magnet, which I never buy magnets, but so this is like my first magnet. I don't know. Oh, I forgot to mention, I got the little souvenir cups. Like, if you go to, like, they have one for Dear Evan Hansen and Hadestown. It's just like a little, like, you get a soda and they give you this little souvenir cup. It's like $10 for a soda and the cup, but I really like these. So I have a Dear Evan Hansen one. I have another Dear Evan Hansen one actually right up there, and then I also have a Be More Chill one right there. The last musical I saw was Mean Girls, which was super last minute. I remembered seeing when I see Mean Girls last time I was there, and then I didn't because I was like, oh, I've already spent so much money. But I saw Mean Girls finally, and I just want to say that everyone in the cast was amazing. Very fun, very good show. It's just like the movie except with singing. Also, Damien has a tap dance number, which I love. I remember thinking about seeing Mean Girls before I left, but I couldn't remember why I decided not to. I forgot that the entire reason I didn't want to go see Mean Girls while I was up there this time is because Cameron Dallas was playing Aaron for like a limited amount of time. If you like Cameron Dallas, I guess that's fine. If you liked him in Aaron as Aaron in Mean Girls, if you saw him, I guess that's fine. But I personally felt like he really didn't belong there. Kate Rockwell, she did an amazing job. I love her as Karen, okay? I absolutely love her. I loved when she sang Sexy. It was so funny and everything that I wanted. Cameron Dallas kind of ruined the show a bit. Everyone else was fantastic. Cameron Dallas, he just didn't really fit. Where do you belong? Where does Cameron Dallas belong? Not in Mean Girls, that's for sure. I don't want to be mean. But he was really bad and he didn't belong in that show. That's okay. I'm gonna stop right there. And I didn't get a shirt from Mean Girls because at this point I was like, I've spent too much money and I still have to go to DC. But I did buy one of the little cups that just says Mean Girl on it. I like that. Yeah, it was fun. So those were all the musicals I saw. Money well spent. Had a good time. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. I'm gonna show you what I got from the Strand because I went to the Strand finally. I didn't go there last time. I went there this time. And I spent way more money than I meant to, and I really didn't need to bring these books back with me, but I did. I'm actually really proud of myself. I contained myself, and I bought like an actually like somewhat reasonable amount of books. I got The Phantom of the Opera because I really like this cover. I think this is like a super cute cover. I really like it. And I mean, it was only like $5, so I got this one because I love that cover. Look at it. It's beautiful. I bought Girl Gone Viral by Arvin Ahmadi. Because, listen, I had a hardback of this, but this was $5 and it's a paperback and I prefer paperbacks. I got so excited. I found The Other Normals by Ned Vizzini. And Ned Vizzini, he wrote Be More Chill and It's Kind of a Funny Story, which are the two books that I can always find whenever I go into any kind of bookstore. But I can never find any of his other books, and he has other books. And so I found The Other Normals in the Strand, and I had to get it because I needed it, because I love Ned Vizzini. I love his writing. I haven't read it yet, but I'm excited to. I bought a water bottle that just says The Strand in New York City, and you can tell I've been using this. I love this water bottle. This is amazing. This is one of the best purchases I've ever made. So look at this pen that I found. It's like a little feather. It writes really well, and it was like $4, but it's an amazing pen, and I love this pen. And I also got a pen for one of my friends that was like this, but had a panda on it, and didn't have the feather, but I love this pen. This is a really cool pen. I bought the water bottle because I was like, you don't need another tote. I bought another tote, but look at it, okay? It says Strand, and it has the astrology signs reading. Look at that. There's me. I'm a Pisces. I know Pisces are annoying and emotional creatures, but look, there's the Pisces. That's me, and I'm reading a book. Also, this tote glows in the dark. How cool is that? I had to get this. I couldn't pass this up. I have some other books that I bought. That's what I got from the Strand, but I also, there's this one Barnes & Noble in New York that I love going to. It's like the closest one to Times Square. I don't remember the address of it exactly, but it's like 2 levels, and like on the upper level where the cafe is, there's like a big window, and there's like a little like bar where you just sit and you can look out the window, and every time I'm in there it rains, and it's just really nice and really calming, and I like sitting in there and reading. But while I was there, I did get my Year of Rest and Relaxation. I picked up this book because of Ariel Bissett. She really likes this book, so I decided to pick it up and give it a read, because why not? I trust Ariel in her opinion. So also, if you're not watching Ariel's videos, what are you doing? Don't watch my videos, watch her videos. Her videos are amazing. I love Ariel. She's fantastic, so go check out her videos and watch that instead of this. While I was gone, I went to the Museum of Natural History, and while I was there, I got to see the dinosaur, like the really big T-Rex. It was like an extra $7 to see it, but it was totally worth it. Also, I learned so much about dinosaurs, and it made me so happy because I was obsessed with dinosaurs as a child. So then, like, seeing like the actual like dinosaurs and the actual T-Rex blew my little mind. But I got the most touristy thing ever. I got the Tyrannosaurus, the ultimate predator of New York. She told me about this like stationery store called Muji, and so I went to check it out, and they just have like notebooks and pens, and it's really cheap and really nice, and it has like minimal packaging, and I love it. And so I picked up like 4 of those little notebooks, and also like 2 of these pens. I don't remember where I put the other one, it's somewhere. But it writes really well, and I really like these notebooks. They have like the grid paper in it, and they're small, but they're like really cute, and I like writing in them. Like I'm actually like scripting out like a small video in this. A small video. I'm not even halfway done with it, but I've been writing in this one for a video. There's also a B21 store, and so while I was waiting to see Dear Evan Hansen, I went in and I have a little B21 little Koya notebook. Look at how cute! That's adorable. Look at that. That is so cute. I also got a pen. I also got these little sticky notes. Come on, focus. It's so bright. Come on, please. There we go. It's just, they're so cute, and so I got that. I went to an H&M store, and I bought some socks and a sweatshirt, which I didn't need. I really didn't need them, but I got them anyway. I bought 3 pairs of socks. I have 3 socks, like, in total. There's 1 pair, I don't even remember what they were or where they are. I think they're in the wash, but I bought these little sushi socks, not because I eat sushi, but just because I like the way sushi looks. And I like drawing sushi. I don't like sushi. I don't eat sushi. I don't eat fish or any kind of meat, but I like the way the sushi looks, so I bought socks of it because that's a reasonable thing to do. And then I also got some Pac-Man socks. The other sock is in the dryer somewhere, but they just look like this. And then I bought a 3rd pair of socks because it was like buy 2 pairs of socks, get 1 free, and I always need socks, so I bought a 3rd pair. I don't remember what they were or where they are. I will find them after I do all the laundry I need to do, but as of right now, I don't know where they are. I got this NASA sweatshirt, which I didn't need. I have enough shirts that say NASA on it, but I really like the NASA shirt. Look at it. It's really cool. I really like it, and it's comfy and it's soft. And this also is like a really good segue into talking about what I did while I was in DC. I went to the Air and Space Museum. I also went to the Natural History Museum there and got to see more dinosaurs, but I also went to the Air and Space Museum. And I didn't buy like anything while I was there aside from this Apollo 13 novel. I bought 2 more books while I was in DC. I picked up The Memory Police. But I also picked up To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee because I've never read this. I know it's a classic and I've never read it. But I also found out that it's been made into a Broadway play. And Nick Robinson was in it for, I think, a limited time. Or is he still doing it? I don't know. But I picked this up because it was on sale for like $3. So why not? Okay, well, I think that's everything that I bought. I'm sure I bought some other stuff. I don't remember what. Did you see that yawn? Did you see the yawn? I'm sorry. sorry. Yeah, that's what I did, really. I went on vacation and I spent a bunch of money and bought a lot of stuff. But I had fun. I had a really good time. It was a very fun trip. It was a very needed trip. I needed to get away for a while. It was really nice seeing Andrew and Alex take their final bows, which I actually have video of. I got to film them taking their final bows. I love them so much. Like, genuinely, I love them. Had some lovely roommates in my hostel, and we had a good time too. We got lunch one day. We also went out to McDonald's at like midnight one night. Like, we had a good time. They were such sweet girls. I got to meet a friend. I got to meet an internet pal. We went to the same, this is really funny. I'm just gonna mention this. Okay. So, me and this girl Olivia, okay, we went to the same interactive introvert show. We both met Dan and Phil the exact same day and everything. And we didn't meet each other. Didn't run into each other. Didn't meet each other. We met each other like a week later or whatever it was on Twitter. And we were like, oh my gosh, fantastic. She lives in Charlotte, which is about an hour away from me. And then she also goes to school in New York. So last time I was in New York, I mean, not the first time I went to New York, she was back at home in Charlotte. I come home. I end up going to Charlotte to see Jonathan Van Ness. She goes back up to New York for school. She comes back, we don't see each other, and then somehow we end up being in New York at the exact same time, so we finally got to get together and we had dinner, and it was lovely. But I just think it's funny how she lives an hour away, but we keep missing each other. It's hilarious. She also saw Hadestown one day after I did. I saw Hadestown on the Saturday that I got to New York, and then literally the next day she saw Hadestown. It was hilarious. We just keep missing each other. It's very funny. I'm gonna see you next week for another video. Fingers crossed. How I cross fingers, I crossed my fingers. Woo! Awesome. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day. Have a good week. And I will see you next week with another video, hopefully. And just have a good time. Alright. Goodbye.